Hey, aloha. Welcome, Brother Richie, your backseat quarterback. Okay. I got to meet up. My boy's coming by. My boy's dropping something by. Just wait right there. My friend's coming by with a golf club. So, Brother Richie, your backseat quarterback. I don't know if you're on, Jason. Bubba's coming by. Uh, I'll be right back. How about some we'll be right back music? What?
You could say Domino's new spicy chicken bacon ranch pizza is $9.99 when you mix and match, or just order it.
Oh, just gotta just nickel dime us to death. What's that? Yeah. Okay. And we are back. How's that one? Aloha, Brother Richie, your backseat quarterback. What do we got? Oh, I got a Santa poking his head through the door. That's pretty cool. What do we got? Week 12 of the NFL. Brother Richie, your backseat quarterback. This is not pods. I'm taking the glasses off. Not pods. YouTube channel, backseat quarterback. Live from the middle of the Pacific Ocean. No bells and whistles today. Just going to get straight to it. The usual segments. I got the What the Floose. Just got to keep Eberflus's reputation going. I'm going to tell you, though, I'm looking at Jerry like he's maybe not such a dumbass as I've thought this last month or so. Pickens, just what a steal. Then you get the defensive line shored up, and they're getting just as much pressure on the QB as they were with Micah, and you can't run on them all of a sudden. And they're looking pretty damn good. They paid Dak, and he deserves it. I mean, that guy through all the shit and through all the thick and thin, that guy plays the right way. He says the right thing. He's the consummate pro. And I hate to say, but I kind of dig the Cowboys. It's weird. I know, it's weird. So what the flus? We got the same old shit. I got some Chi-Hu. And, you know, I'm my special segment this week. Just stop. Just stop. Stop. All the dumb shit. Like catching a punt at the 2-yard line. Just stop that shit. And then you fumble. Philadelphia. There is no excuse or no need 100% of the time to ever catch a punt at the fucking 2-yard line. It's idiotic. So we got stop. We got what the flus, SOS. Hit the music, DJ. And then here it would be, you know, if I had a studio and I had like a producer and a sound guy. So this is pretty much just practice. I only have like 102,000 people watching today. And if you believe that, I got a piece of the bridge I can sell you in San Francisco. Let's start. I always start with a little bit of college, or sometimes start. You know, I like tradition. I don't mind the NIL. I hate the transfer portal. I think it needs to be regulated a lot. You can transfer from February 1st to August 1st. After that, you're stuck. You can't be in the middle of the season transferring shit. I think they maybe have tightened that up a little bit. NIL, just, you know, it's the way they deserve to get paid and just get a good booster. Speaking of Jensen Huang, NVIDIA. I don't know if you got my email, brother. We could use about 30 million NIL. Your $5 trillion industry. You donated an AI building on campus. We need our film night. No more cheating because you can pay them. So if you get this message, Mr. Huang, we would love the help. Oregon State alum, NVIDIA, $5 trillion company. You know, for my Beavers, this period, this coaching hire, this little session right here from now till, I mean, sooner the better on a coach, right? This is like a turning point, one of the most important turning points and mesh point for our program's history. We got a new conference coming. It's very winnable. What, Fresno State, San Diego State, Boise State, Texas State, us, Wazoo, Idaho, I don't know, but very winnable. Go undefeated and win the Pacific Conference, and you're in the playoff. Look what Indiana did with Curt Cignetti out of James Madison. There's a guy like that. No nonsense. This is how we do it. Google me if you don't know. So huge for my Beavers this next couple months. I want to get to Oklahoma. Why in the fuck? So I was saying I like tradition. Why are you wearing fucking gray uniforms, Oklahoma? It's not in your color scheme. You know, you ain't the fucking Ducks. And don't be the Ducks. It's idiotic. It's ridiculous. Oh, let's have a meeting to decide which of our 95 options to wear this week and change it every fucking week. I love Penn State. I love Notre Dame. I used to love Oklahoma until they pull out this gray bullshit. So just stop. Should I get the bullshit? Just stop goes along with. That was bullshit. Week 13 and 4. 4 of the big boys. 3 at least. Bama's playing Eastern Illinois. A&M's playing Samford. Not Stanford, Samford. Georgia's playing UNC Charlotte. This is the time of year To me, it's rating killer. It's just terrible. Every single game in week 13 of the NCAA should be big. There's only 4 games worth watching. And I love what they're doing. I don't mind conference. We got screwed out of a conference. And I'll never know what BYU and Colorado and Utah have over us to get in the Big 12, but they can't make room for us and Wazoo. But this shit has to go. Week 13, you're not playing the St. Mary's School of the Blind anymore. Just stop.
Bullshit detected. Take precautions.
I mean, I know it's money for the small schools, but just donate at this point. On to the NFL. Week 12 in the books, and I still don't know what the fuck's going on. I did have a good week gambling. What I go, I went 11-3 against the spread, so we'll take that. 6-8 on the over/under. I'm still 2 games under 500 on the year. 108, 69-1, so I'm 30 games over 500 over/under this year. And flipping the coin, my JFK, I flip a coin every week, is 103-75, bro. If we just followed the coin, let's say you had you'd be up a couple $100. I don't know. Week 12. There was 5 games, so it seems like every week one of the 90% of the money guys, 1 or 2 lose. This week New England wins and 95% of the money. Baltimore is 97, Seattle 94, San Fran 95, Jacksonville. So Vegas might have taken a little beating, so I would look out for upsets next week. Just a friendly note. Because shit changed when DraftKings and Caesar Bets and ESPN Bet, when all this shit came around and legalized gambling. And I mean, it was already $1 billion, now it's multi-trillion dollar industry. They ain't leaving it to chance. I'm sorry. Look at some over-unders. What are the Browns punting from the 29-yard line? How does CeeDee Lamb drop a wide open 4-yard touchdown? And both games stay under. I didn't look and see what the percentage was, but just when shit's fishy, there's a dead fish somewhere. You notice a subtle change now. It used to be 7 hours of commercial-free football. Now it's 7 hours of NFL football because they just couldn't stand to give us 7 hours without commercial. I mean, just corporate America can't do us one favor. Now they just stick them in half and half, but it's still there and it's still fucking irritating. Can't we just have 7 hours to ourselves? Oh God, we're getting them spoiled. 7. They're gonna want shows without commercials now. And you know what? If you're going to spend the money on a commercial, make, like Geico, Miller Lite commercials back in the day. Not just a car driving down the street, 28 miles per gallon. Or NVIDIA or Nextivia. If you're breaking out in rashes, Nextivia will help. Side effects include death, suicidal thoughts, and cancer. Don't take Nextivia if you're allergic to Nextivia. No shit, dumb shit. Ask your doctor about Nextivia with the side effects of death, cancer, and suicidal thoughts. What are you waiting for? If I ask my doctor about that shit, I say this every week, but every time I see one of those commercials, I thought we're getting rid of those, like beer commercials and liquor you can't drink. So crap. Big pharma, corporate America, just take all the fucking money, keep us just sick enough. They don't want to kill us. But they sure want us sick enough to just have to take their fucking pills. Swifty shit's raising its ugly head again. They couldn't be 5-6, no way. So I didn't watch the whole game. Maybe next week I'll sit down, and tomorrow they're in Dallas, and maybe I'll watch the tape of that game and just see how many calls It was like 10-7 penalties, Indy. There was one on a big play, and they called the guy illegal formation. And I replayed it. The guy's on the line of scrimmage, bro. But every little thing, just a little bit to get the Swifties back in the playoffs. Don't tell me it's not. It's $1 billion. What the flus? Lamar sucks, bro. I don't know if he's more hurt than we think. He's not running at all. He's looking almost like wet Nerf on some of his passes. But my craziest thing is when he's getting out of the pocket, he's running into traffic a lot. Don't know what's up. I got a Chi-Hu. Let's get this going. Minnesota Vikings, 3rd and 1. Quickly on the ball, spread formation, set hut, up the gut, first down. Just like that. Break the huddle, set hut, boom, first down. Instead of blue 82, everybody in tight. Get your ankle up against the other offensive line's ankle. Blue 82, blue 16, blue 22, kill. Oh, flag. Oh, false start. Oh, up the gut, -2 yards. So thank you, Minnesota. That just warmed my heart. Now let's just see a whole game of it. Green Bay, always let the clock running down to like 1 second, the play clock. More than any other team. And you know, I'm on Red Zone and I'm flipping around. I have every game on my computer, 8 tabs open. So I flip around that. You know, if I had the time, and I could probably make the time to watch every single game, 45 minutes on the quick play, but I mean, I just don't have the time. But what I do watch, it seems like every time I'm watching Green Bay, it's just 4, 3, 2, 1. You know, I'm a firm believer every second that your offensive linemen are in the 3-point stance, their legs are going to start burning a little bit and the defense can move around and they're digging their toes in. Every second is advantage defense. So unless you're actually changing the play, or if you're trying to draw them off sides, can we just maybe just try set hut? Maybe snap it with 5 seconds left on the play clock instead of stressing out. No. What the flus? Oh my God, there was a face mask call on KC and it returned a touchdown. I guess they got to balance it out a little bit. And I still don't know how DraftKings is an official sponsor of the NFL. Gambling, a gambling site worth billions of dollars, is an official sponsor of the sport that they're gambling on. I mean, is there conflict of interest in there somewhere? Take a look at my notes. Here's what I do. Got about 5 pages today. Drake May hasn't looked himself in the first half. Funny how that goes when they're 95% of the money's on him. They came back and won, but they did not look good early. Could have been some halftime stuff, some over-under stuff. Yeah, 26-20 victory. I know nobody cares about fantasy, but I got Joe Burrow was on the bench in one of my biggest leagues. And I'm way down on it. There's only one other pickup, so thanks for that. Seaman and Stick Swingers League. Awesome. Just stop. Lamar sucks, dude. Didn't Jets trade away their top defenders, and can he just not run anymore? They made the Jets look like a top 5 defense for about 3 quarters. I know it's 23-10, but that's 2 weeks in a row with 0 touchdowns passing or rushing. You're killing me, Smalls. What the flus? I had to rewind. I saw a stat. Sunday was the New York Giants' first 10-point lead after the second quarter since 2020. That's 5 years they haven't had a second half lead of 10 points or more in 5 full seasons. That's almost 100 games. That's like 80 games, and they've never had a 10-point lead in the second half. What the floose. And then back to Minnesota. Now they had that great call on third one. Just stop.
Bullshit level.
DEFCON
DEFCON 5.
5. Minnesota, 4th and 1. Long count, tight formation, up the gut stuff. You know, spread formation, quick count, up the gut, first down. Tight formation, long count, stuffed. I'd like to see it's got to be 70% of the time up the gut doesn't work on 4th and inches. Can we just figure out a way to get a fucking yard in the NFL? Why don't we have 5 Philly special plays? I saw one was hand off to Amon-Ra St. Brown, and then he runs an option. Nobody, I mean, just something that nobody's going to expect, especially when you have tight formation and it's 4th down in inches. Or even when Mark Andrews went 40 yards for a touchdown on a tush push when he did the little pirouette, you know. Every time when Philly's going to do the tush push and they run it outside, it's easy money. It's just egos. We're tougher than you. We're going to get on the ball and blow them off the ball. And we're a tough guy. Even if you get the first down, you're a fucking idiot. Doesn't make you cool. Doesn't make you tough. Doesn't make you smart. Makes you a fucking dumbass. Just stop with the tush push. It's time, bro.
That ain't even bullshit. That's
Just
horseshit.
another fucking false start. They can't officiate it. It sucks. It's fucking shitty to look at. And they're starting to stop it now. It's not even automatic for Philly anymore. And just please, rules committee, if you do one fucking thing. No more tush push. 2 things. NHL rule. If a guy's sprinting off the sidelines and you snap the ball, he's not part of anything. Defense has it tough enough. If the guy's within a yard or 2 and he's sprinting, just no flag. NHL rule, like when they're doing a line change. Lamar sucks, dude. What the floose? That's the 3rd time. These are my notes as I'm watching Red Zone, as I'm watching games. I just see what, and I thought about just doing, only positive this week, but I'd miss out on too much dumb shit. It's my one Coke for the every other day. Indy. What the floose? Stop. Same old shit. Indy, you're up 14-6. 2 minutes left in the first half. 3rd down and 1. You got Jonathan Taylor. I don't care if he's having a shit day. He could break one anytime. 3rd down and 1, and you throw a bomb. Then you punt, and then they go kick a field goal. I mean, this, if any shit was rigged, this motherfucker, bro. And then what? Jonathan Taylor only had 3 touches in the 4th quarter and OT. 3 touches. Same thing in the Pittsburgh game. He only had 12 rushes. He's the leading rusher by far. He's the most dangerous guy in the NFL. He's possible MVP if you give him the fucking ball enough. Makes no sense, bro. I'm fucking sick of it. Fucking idiots. You have Jonathan Taylor. This pisses me off. And I don't have him in any fantasies, and he kills me every week, and I still just like, what the fuck are we doing? Plus, I just want anybody to beat little bitch Mahomes and knock him out of the playoffs. $100 bill to the team that knocks little bitch Mahomes out of the playoffs, or any fan. Whoever's the team that knocks him out, I'll find the nearest fan and give him $100, friend of mine. So if it's Pittsburgh, it's Momo. If it's Dallas, it's Steve-O, which could be tomorrow. Whatever game just felt like that was them getting knocked out of the playoffs, I'm giving $100 to my best friend, fan of that team. Right now, my word, you heard it here. Brother Richie, your backseat quarterback. This is Wednesday, the 26th of November. Holy shit, Thanksgiving tomorrow. I got so much to be thankful for. Let's take a couple minutes and just family and friends and health and a car that works great and a house and a great job and great workmates and great friends. One parent still alive. All my siblings doing great. Family. Just live on this beautiful island. It's sunny every day, and I don't have to deal with 40 below zero. And locals treat me good, and just made myself a nice life here, and I am so blessed. And I'm working tomorrow, 1,200 dinners at our restaurant. If you know, you know. Right down on the beach. Up the gut, up the gut, up the gut. Just fucking stop. When are we going to fucking learn, bro? I just don't know whose brilliant idea that is. Hey, offensive coordinator, I got an idea. 4th down and inches. Yeah, let's get everybody in a phone booth. 22 guys, like 300, 200 pounds a guy. That's like 2 tons of people in a phone booth. And then let's hand it off 5 yards deep and have the guy run straight into the pile. Sounds great, coach. All right, let's do that. And they know it's coming. And let's do it anyway because we're tougher than her. Tush push trick play. Tush push. Anything but the tush push. Line up in the tush push and do anything and you're golden. What the flus? Lamar sucks. Just throw it into the ground. No pressure. Yeah, there's a play. Just I thought they there was a false start or something. You know when they just ground it and they don't get the play off in time and there's flags and they just go like that. He did that on a play and there's no pressure. It was like 2nd down and 6. And that's just like, what's going on here, bro? And they did cover. Maybe I don't know if the money was on the, well, yeah. No, it doesn't make sense. I don't know anymore. I don't fucking know anymore. KC games especially. This is one of the irritants that just makes you just go, fuck you, NFL. Every single 3rd down pass, no matter what, you know in the back of your mind, you're looking for that little yellow flag icon, and especially in a KC game. And then when you think it's not, and then it comes later, it's like, fuck you. Every single, I don't care the game though, but especially little bitch Mahomes. I said it, little fucking bitch Mahomes. Here now he has this thing. Oh, I'm so cool. What else can I do to be cool? Oh, hey. Oh, my mouthpiece and the little crooked neck now. And hey, give me the play. And strutting around and fucking. Just somebody knock him out of the playoffs for $100 to my best friend, a fan of that team. But you know, because I do it. And if you're a fan of the NFL, you know on 3rd down, if there's an incomplete pass, you're just watching that little fucking bottom of the screen. Oh, where's that flag? Oh, thank goodness. Or if you need it, oh, yes, the flag. What the flus? Here it goes again. Lamar sucks, dude. Scramble right into the pressure. A large percentage of the time he's scrambling. Raiders are what? Still alive for the $100. Oh, yes. Jack Hammer, $100. If the Raiders knock them out of the playoffs, that would be so great. They already play, 30-0 the first time. The Raiders had like 1 first down and the Chiefs had 30, right? I think it's in Vegas this time, which will be only 55% Chiefs. That's another thing for fucking over your city. You go to another city where you can't even have a home game. Shake my head.
Warning, bullshit alert.
So you're saying there's a chance? Fuck yes, there's a chance. I'll be rooting for the Raiders on that day, and you know it damn well, Jack Hammer. Love you, bro. That is so great. Just stop. Up the gut, New England. Everybody just. Oh, Jennings and Ramondre Stevenson, fuck off. Nothing worse than the vultures, bro. So Stevenson's back, and so now they're just going to go 50, 50, 30, 30, 30, and just screw Henderson. I think he had 18 carries still, but up the gut, idiots. Just stop. Just stop with the up the gut. J.J. McCarthy, super struggles, bro. 80 yards passing, 2 interceptions. And you had a guy that won 14 games in the building. You could have got him for 30, 40 million. And he's in Seattle killing it. I don't know. Moment of silence. Moment of silence for all the idiots that run the NFL. It's just, I mean, I'm not saying I could do better, but I could fucking do better. Jack's the new OC of the Oakland, LA, Oakland, Las Vegas Traders. I just hired him. I fired Chip Kelly, bro. Jack's calling plays when he's at work on his couch from Hanapepe Town, calling the plays, and it's going to be better. You just wait and see. Oh, God. I got a big chee-hoo. I did not see this coming. JSN, Jackson Smith and Jigba, is unbelievable. He wasn't even on my radar. I didn't even think about selecting him in one of my 7 drafts. Maybe I should, expand out a little bit. I kind of get set on my guys I think are going to be busts. That guy, he's going to have 2,200 yards. He's unbelievable. Can't guard him. He reminds me, it's a little bit, it's like if you had Jameson Williams, but then Cooper Kupp. So Cooper Kupp route running with Jameson Williams speed and long, deep ball acumen. So JSN. Same old shit. What the flus and just stop. Every QB, they just hold the ball way too long. Do they realize this is the NFL in 2025 and the pass rush is coming? Even guys like Kirk Cousins and Flacco that have been in the league 15, 20 years. And you can just, I have a clock in my head when I'm watching the game. And I know you could get rid of the ball right there. I know there's probably a guy open. And it's like, do you just think that the rush isn't coming all of a sudden? Just way too long. Here we go again. What the flus? Lamar sucks. Doesn't escape anymore. Guys wide open. Fuck off. Rigged. That's my notes. That's the 6th time. Because when I have important guys in fantasy, I watch that game a little more. He's my quarterback in me and Jack's league. 2 straight weeks with 0 points. It's a touchdown-only league. Josh Allen is getting like 55 points. And I'm still in 3rd place. Got what? Oh, yeah. When you take the tush push away, can we take pushing the running back? How about just any assistance of a ball carrier just make it 5 yards. Even. It doesn't have to be 15, but I saw a guy actually, and I know this is illegal, offensive lineman pulling his running back as the other 3 are pushing by his shoulder pads. No flag. When they stand him up and 3 offensive linemen come running at, 300 pounds from 5 yards away and hit the guy in the back. If you care about safety or if you just care about the, how the game looks, aesthetics, just let's lose the tush push and any pushing of an offensive ball carrier. Illegal. It used to be. I don't know who's really, hey, I think it was 2005. Let's make it legal to push the ball carrier again. Because we love rugby. Oh, my goodness. The biggest chee-hoo of the week. And I was laughing and I was getting group texts. Jameis Winston, first of all, wearing number 19 is just hilarious. Like Otto Graham or Johnny Unitas or something. But that touchdown catch, first he puts up his arm like he's Randy Moss. I'm open. And you're like, no, don't throw it. And then he goes up, contested catch, makes the catch, high points the ball, stiff arm spin into the end zone, then does just the most beautiful dance. And you got to love that guy, bro. And he's going to throw an interception and lose a game almost for sure, but he's going to put up 300 yards and catch a touchdown pass. That's a chee-hoo of the year. KC getting some flags. Wow. Bizarro world. Speaking of Jameson Williams, bro. 110 yards and 2 touchdowns, 3 targets and 0 catches. There's nothing in between. Now, you know, I don't do a fantasy show, but fantasy's a big part of this. And how can you play the guy and how can you not? That's just the conundrum. Giants, 4th and goal from the 6. They're up 3. I think early third quarter. 4th and goal from the 6. You're up 3. And what do? Go for it? Is that really the analytics these days? Analytics can eat my ass, bro. You know what analytics is? It's an excuse. Oh, well, look at the book said so. It's 3rd down and we're doing 14-6. Fucking that. I mean, sometimes you go at the game situation too. Analytics doesn't have exact time in the game and how the offense is running, who's hurt. The week before, they don't go for it. Yeah, they kicked a field goal from the 1. No wonder you're losing games in the 4th quarter. Fucking unbelievable, man. Jack, I love you, Jack. I need Jack sitting right here at least once. He says he doesn't like the camera, but you're a beautiful man, Jack. Come sit right here. We'll hug it out. I'll have my arm around you the whole time. It's okay, Jack. Just talk to the people. I love you, man. My biggest number 1 supporter. Here's a big cheehoo to Jack Hammer Fuller. Go see him at the bar right down on the beach, right down the street. You know, I'm going to give the name because like only 100,000 people are watching. It's called the Waiahai Bar in Poipu, Kauai. You'll see Jack Hammer, the offensive coordinator of the Las Vegas Raiders, because anybody's better than what they're doing now. He even has the hat to prove it. Fucking Swifties never had a lead. The KC Swift cheat refs trailed the whole fucking game until the very last play. Indy, did they choose the ball? Yeah. So overtime now, don't you kick off no matter what so you know what you need to do? I think some guys still don't know the rule. Remember San Francisco helped them lose a Super Bowl because they didn't know the fucking rule. Remember Casey's coming. They chose the ball. Indy chooses the ball, and it's 4th down and 4 from like around the 50. What's it matter if you give Mahomes the ball at the 20 or the 50? Don't you just go for it anyway there? And why the fuck are you receiving? Let me double check that. I am pretty sure that they received the ball. Let's see. Last week, Indy KC play-by-play. By the way, the best app, Sports Alerts. That blue one right there with a whistle. Has spreads, money line, over under, has every stat, has play-by-play, so easily accessible. Overtime, Kansas City kicks off. They asked for the ball. When both teams get the ball no matter what. Why the fuck are you getting the ball first? You kick off, let Kansas City, then if Kansas City scores, you know you got to score. I think just people just still don't know the rules. But the NFL's not run by idiots. Shane Steichen. In 2 of your 3 losses, bro, you give Jonathan Taylor the ball a total of 25 times. That guy needs the ball 22 times minimum. 4 in a row. On the ball set, hut. Give it to him 4 times in a row. See what happens. Cousins holds the ball way too long. Atlanta, run the ball. Snap the ball. Just snap the ball and then run it. Delay of games and false starts because you're on the fucking ball too long. You're not changing the call most of the time. What good does it do you run the clock down while your offensive linemen are struggling in their 3-point stance and can't move? What good? What possible good does that do? And if you go set hut and you catch them off guard, bro, you can't rough the punter. You can't line up offside. You can't false start. Mental mistakes. The NFL's 1, 2, 3, 4 plays a game is the difference. There's nothing worse. 80-yard touchdown. Oh, illegal formation, illegal shift, or the guy wasn't covered. 80-yard touchdown just taken away because you don't know how to fucking line up because it's a mental fucking mistake. Seemed like extra double drop passes week 12. It's week 12, bro. Tetairoa McMillan is changing gloves. That's the gloves' fault. Just seemed like extra triple double dropped passes this week. That's a mental mistake too. I guess a little more physical, but bro, Bijan reminds me of Barry sometimes. His lateral quickness, stop on a dime and make a guy miss, and then the acceleration. Love that guy. But, you know, they only give him the ball 12 times, so. Geno. Cleveland had 5 sacks in a quarter and a half. I think they had 10 on the game. And, yeah, you're just 7-step dropping, holding the ball. Seems like when the pass rush is coming, I made Chip Kelly. What's up? Pass rush is coming. Or was he gone already? I forget. Or did they fire him Monday? I think it was Monday, yeah. Isn't there a scheme to get the ball out quicker and slants and out patterns and, you know, maybe bring in an extra guy to block and, or just, you know, same old shit. I think the definition of stupidity is to do the same thing over and over and expect different results. Sunshine. Hey guys. Jacksonville. Hey guys. Just cut the hair, bro. Think of the respect you would gain if you showed up Monday and practiced in the huddle and just had a nice, you know, not just, hey, guys. I mean, it was cool in the Kenny Stabler days. It's cool for your middle linebacker, Van Ginkel. It's cool for a receiver, Golden Richards. It ain't cool for a quarterback. You're the CEO of a multi-billion-dollar industry. Hey, look at my flowing locks. Brought us shoes. Let's go paddle out, bro. Hey. Sunshine. Just watch. Remember the Titans last night. Sunshine. Great one. Dallas. It's like 2nd and 4, and you got your 5'6", 150-pound wide receiver handing him the ball off like he's a running back, and he fumbles. What are you doing? Just stop. Oh, my God. If he's in there, it's a trick play, and then you play action to him. You don't hand the ball off tackle to your 5'6", 150-pound Turpin. Am I spitting all over you? Makes me spitting mad. Same old shit. Afternoon window. Well, let's have 17 games in the first window, and then we'll just have 2 in the second window. 17-2. So it feels like 4 games, 4 commercials. Just shove that shit down our throat. You know what? Every one of you better be muting commercials or turning it. I'll turn on a fucking soap opera during commercials. Pete and Geno, how long? Pete never fired a coordinator in Seattle. He's fired both of them in the last 3 weeks. Kind of sounds like desperation. And if you're getting a 74-year-old coach, maybe make him offensive-minded. Tush push sucks. Yeah, it does suck. Really? Does it suck? Tell me something I didn't know. What was Jerry Jeudy doing? Caught that long pass, and he's just like, you know, does a little deer gallop like there's nobody behind him, like he only has one guy to beat, strip from behind. That was just bizarre. Like he forgot there was anybody else on the field. Speaking of Jeudy, what do you think? Shedeur. I'm going to go about there. This is Dak. This is Brady. Dak's right there, bro. This is Brady. This is Josh. This is little bitch Mahomes. Might be a little off. I'll put Shedeur about right in there, bro. I'm rooting for him. He's kind of a weirdo, kind of a dumbass. Don't get speeding tickets. But, you know, when he got dropped to the 3rd day of the draft and he was still super stoked just to get drafted, I thought he handled that with class. When he got to his locker and said, look, I got a locker, and it's just bare. He's just stoked to be there. You know, a lot of guys could have turned into crybabies and bitch and moan, but I really dig that guy. Needs a little self-awareness, says some weird stuff, but better than your 5'6" midget left-handed Tua guy. The Duck. Tua the Duck. Good riddance. Does Dan Campbell sound like James Gum from Silence of the Lambs? Close your eyes. No, there's good. It puts a lotion on its skin. We got to get out there and be tougher on D. Next time he's in a press conference, just think of when she knocks on the door and she says, "May I come in?" And well, you know, it's to me sounds just like him, James Gum. Fucking kickers only missed like what? Only 1 PAT and 7 field goals. Fucking kickers, you coming around? Think you're cool now? Gonna lift some weights? When you give up 9 sacks in the third quarter, can you scheme something up a little different, Raiders? Jacksonville kick the field goal to go up 6? No. Idiots. Analytics are so crap. I don't care what anybody says. There's like 2 minutes left. They're 4th down and 3. You're up 3 points with 1:40. Don't you kick the fucking... And they went down and tied the game. Arizona went to OT. Correct? Don't you kick a field goal and go up 6 points? I mean, so many decisions. When I would have gone for it, they kick a field goal. And then when I would have kicked a field goal, they go for it. Who's smarter here? Me. Me and Jack. How is that possible? J. Roth, Chicago. Yes. Hello, J. Roth, Chicago. You know, I lived there for a year. I'm not sure who that is. I lived in Humboldt Park back in 2013-14. 40 below zero. North Avenue in Kedzie. Love Chicago. Great, great town. Love Wrigley. Love the live music. Michael Wilson, the clock's running out in the first half. You get a first down and you're spinning the ball and then realize, oh shit, that's just the look at me. The ego. Excessive ghetto-ness. The one time you got to get the ball back to the umpire. And then he went and got it and ran it back. It's like, I know you got the first down. You don't have to spin the fucking ball, even if there's 4 minutes left in the second quarter. I know. Yeah, look at you. I'm looking at you, bro. We don't need to look at you anymore. What the floose? Don't take the ball in OT. What the floose, Indy? Nobody likes field goals. Dallas a couple times, Jacksonville. I'm the commissioner of the NFL. Take down the goalpost first thing. Punt or go for it. What a great, that'd just be awesome, bro. I don't know if it'd be less scoring. It'd probably be lower scoring because there'd be a lot of drives that stall at the 6 or the 2 or the 5. But just get them out. You can punt or you can go for it. It's the real manest of real men's sports. That, hockey, water polo, there's some real men's sports that should not be, left to the likes of a kicker. Oh, Midway Airport. Okay. How'd you hear about me, J. Roth? Or have I met you? I can't tell the picture. I love you, though, brother. We're working on it. I made my way to Chicago amongst the other 102,000 people watching minus. I got Shihu for Shadur. Nice bomb. Found you randomly. Oh, well, thank you. I'm doing my best. This is year 3. Brother Richie. live every Tuesday. Usually it's Tuesdays, 4 o'clock Chicago time, but did Wednesday this week. So thanks for your support, brother. I'm working on getting call-ins. I got to figure out how my phone can pick up the feed, but Arizona, 4th and 4, last play of the game, down 3, right around the 50-yard line. Throw a bomb into double coverage. 4th down and 4. Last play of the game in overtime, down 3 points, and you throw a bomb into double coverage. Jacoby Brissett. We're winding down. Same old shit. Does every QB just hold the ball way too long? I mean, there's guys in the league 15 years. Play after play after play, holding the ball way too long. Is it a scheme thing? Is it just, I don't know how you don't figure this shit out. 50 seconds left in the half. No timeouts, and Dallas is running the ball. I mean, I scream to run the ball, but, you got to know game management. Game management coach, anyone? Clock management, game management coach. I'm telling you, 2 extra positions. Rick Sutcliffe. Oh, yeah. I remember Ryan Sandberg. Jose De Jesus. Yep. Good times. The lefty first baseman, Mark Grace. This has to go. This is a just stop.
That was bullshit.
The going for 2 thing when you don't have to. I don't care if you kick the extra point and there's a penalty, so you get it at the 1. Just keep the point on the board. I don't care. Going for 2, it's got to be 60% plus fail. It's got to be 60, 65%, 35% probably gets the 2 point. And that 2 point is never as big a deal at the end of the game as the point that you missed. And then you're chasing points and you have to go for 2 again. Last week, I think it was Baltimore-Cleveland. Cleveland scored 7-6 in the first quarter. And they're going for 2 in the first fucking quarter, bro. Take the fucking PAT. Take the point. Going for 2. I mean, it used to be, and this is to me still, only go for 2 if you have to. That shit just bites your ass. Jonathan Taylor, what the flues? 3 carries in the 4th quarter in overtime. And you had a 11-point lead. How about this? 11-point lead in the 4th quarter, and KC scores, and it's only like 35%, and you give up the 2 point also. That's when you at least got to stop the 2 point. And the Browns punt from the 29 with 2 minutes left. And the under, 1 point away from the over. Who punts from the 29-yard line of the other team? Couple more things. Not enough rushes in a loss. Just not enough rushes in a loss. I don't care the score. Jordan Mason and Aaron Jones, 17 rushes combined, and your rookie quarterback's throwing it 40 sometimes. Well, I mean, he's like a rookie. Pollard and Spears, 14 rushes combined for Tennessee, and your rookie quarterback's throwing 42 passes, Cam Ward, with shit protection. Jonathan Taylor, 16 rushes. That needs to be 26, and only 3 in the 4th quarter in OT. Bam Knight, 10 rushes. They only had 12 rushes from their running backs, Arizona. 50 passes in a 3-point overtime game. You're throwing the ball 50 times, you're running it 10. It's just recipe for disaster. Saquon, 10 rushes. They say, Saquon's having a shit year. They don't give him the fucking ball. You're up 21-0, and your stud running back only has 10 carries, and you give up a 21-point lead. Just spitting mad, bro. New Orleans running backs, 10 rushes. Tyler Shugg is throwing the ball 45 times. Thanks, Roth, Chicago. Hopefully I'll see you again next Tuesday. New Orleans running backs, 10 rushes. And your rookie, second start, Tyler Shug, 45 passes. And the biggest what the flu stop and same old shit and what the fuck are we doing here? Rico Dowdle had 200 yards rushing 5 weeks ago. He had 6 carries. Every time I look up, you're giving the ball to Chuba. And you got CMC. Is it just that rig? I don't know, bro. I'm going to finish with this same old shit. Here we go. This is the winning teams. Winning teams pass 51.4% and they run 48.6%. All the winning teams, 30 passes, 26, 35, 25, 35, 31. On down the line. Add them all up. I do this every single game, every single play for 3 years now. Let's go over here to the losing teams section. 34, 31, 38, 37, 42, 30, 44, 50. This is the passing. 38% run, 62% pass. You go 60-40, you fucking lose. You go 50-50, you fucking win. I don't know who I need to send this shit to. I don't know who needs to figure shit out, who needs to not be a dumbass, but here's all the dumbasses and the idiots running the NFL. I still fucking love you. Aloha, Brother Richie. Ahui ho. Rah!